Okay. Uh, One thing I want to hit on right now is lawyers in America. Uh, they're garbage. 99.99% of them. Out of all the lawyers I've talked to and things in the United States, one, one is worth a dime. The rest of them are trash. I mean, they're not for the Constitution. They will not help you using the Constitution. Uh, Although the law, whatever you're being charged with, even if it's in violation of the Constitution, lawyers will not use the Constitution in your argument or in your defense. And it's because they're traitors. They're literally trash. And the first thing you need to do when you go see a lawyer, if there's a constitutional basis for your argument and for you making your defense, you should ask the lawyer straight out, will you use the Constitution in my legal defense? And if the lawyer says, well, no, then go find a different lawyer. When we stop hiring these pieces of traitorous trash, uh, they'll figure it out that they better start using the Constitution. Uh, Remember in the Bible, uh, it says in the Bible even that uh, here, let me pull it up here. Uh, Woe unto ye lawyers, for you have not entered into knowledge, and you have prohibited those that attempted to enter. And that's what we have to understand. Uh, in Luke 11:52, woe unto ye lawyers, uh, for ye have taken away the key of knowledge. Ye entered not, and ye entered not in yourselves. You did not enter into knowledge yourselves, and those that were entering ye hindered. So they prohibited those that attempt to enter knowledge. Understand the key to taking back our rights is knowledge of the Constitution, and using the Constitution to peacefully take back our rights in the courtrooms. And if these pieces of garbage are not going to use the Constitution in the courtrooms, then we can't peacefully take back our rights using the court system. But your lawyers, uh, and most people don't understand the the uh, the bar association. The bar association was created as the British Accredited Registry. Is not an American system. It was an attempt by the British to take control of the legal system in America. Uh, it was formed in Saratoga, New York, the same place that the British surrendered uh, Cornwallis. Uh, so it became very symbolic that they restart taking control of them and retaking over America in the same place that they surrendered at. And they did it and trying to do it through the Bar Association. The Bar Association was formed in the 1870s, and it was formed for the purpose of price fixing. It is a good old boys club where these lawyers got together and said, oh, well, we're underbidding each other, and so we all charge about the same amount, and that way we're not underbidding each other, and we can all make money and steal the money from the people. because we can set ourselves up as a nobility class to ensure that we get this large amounts of money for our services. And so that's how the Bar Association started. There's actually a Supreme Court decision in Schwer versus Board of Bar Examiners that says the practice of law cannot be licensed by any state. So if the practice of law cannot be licensed by any state, how can you be arrested for practicing law without a license? And uh, who is actually licensing the lawyers? It's this Bar Association. It's this Good Old Boys Club. The Oklahoma Supreme Court, I wrote an article for explaining all of this, and it was published in a newspaper here in Oklahoma that is very political, uh, and is only published 4 times a year, and but it only deals with politics. And they published the article that I wrote, where I explained that you could go onto the Oklahoma Supreme Court's website, and there was a tab there, and the tab was the Bar Association, and you could click the bar tab on the Bar Association on their tab on the Oklahoma Supreme Court website, and it would pull down, and it would tell you that the Bar Association was funded by membership dues and by private donations of the members. So it's not financed by the government. It is literally a Good Old Boys Club. And this Good Old Boys Club, your lawyers are members of the Good Old Boys Club, your prosecutors and district attorneys are members of the Good Old Boys Club, your judges are members of the Good Old Boys Club, and that's what we have to understand. This Good Old Boys Club now has virtually total control of the judicial branch. And that's why it's very important that the jurors in Oklahoma be told that they have the duty to judge the law. That if they think that the whatever the accused is being charged with is a violation of the rights of the accused, then the jurors themselves have the authority to tell this Good Old Boys Club to shove it and bring back a verdict of not guilty. And that's how we take our rights back from these traitorous trash within the Bar Association. If you don't think the Bar Association is corrupt, or at least the leadership of the Bar Association is corrupt, take a look at what's going on with Donald Trump. And then understand that any lawyer that attempts to defend Donald Trump is immediately, the Bar Association tries to take their license away from them. Because the leadership of the Bar Association control the license and the licensing. And if they threaten people's license for representing Donald Trump or representing someone they don't like, what they're doing is they're sending a signal or a message to all the other people within that association. Hey, don't go against us, we'll pull your license too. Well, these people go to law school and things, they become lawyers, and if you pull their license, then they can't practice law within an area or a state or whatever. And if they can't practice law, then they can't earn a living and provide for their families. So it's a method of seizing control and taking control of it, and punishing them for attempting to do anything that they don't want that individual to do. And so we have to understand that, and then we have to stand and stop it. What I had been promoting here in Oklahoma is the creation of a new Lawyers Guild called the Constitutional Lawyers Association, where we get lawyers licensed through the Constitutional Lawyers Association so that they can, and then we get legislation saying that anyone licensed through the Constitutional Lawyers Association is empowered to practice law in any court within the boundaries of the state of Oklahoma. And by doing that, we can start controlling the licenses on these lawyers and start making sure that anybody that joins the Constitutional Lawyers Association, your first uh, uh, go-to argument in any courtroom is the Constitution of the United States, if it is a viable argument to make. And if they make those arguments, then we can start bringing and selecting judges from the Constitutional Lawyers Association to be in judges' positions. And when they start becoming into their judges' positions and start applying the Constitution, as Article 6, Paragraph 2 says, every judge in the United States is supposed to abide by the United States Constitution. So once it applies and we actually get judges that will start applying the Constitution, all of this other garbage stops. All of this unconstitutional crap that these elected officials are doing, it goes away. And this is what needs to happen. So I appreciate it, and help share these messages and these YouTube videos that I'm making. All right, thank you.